Hey buddies, welcome to Mass Games. My name is Simon. This is Exit the Game, and this is the Catacombs of Horror. This is going to be an overview and unboxing, a spoiler-free opportunity basically, just to see what this is about. This is the final one. I've been procrastinating over this one for a few days now. In the Exit games that I've been playing quite heavily the past few weeks. So I recently played the Pharaohs 2. I'll be giving a review in another video once I play them all. And I've already played some others which aren't even in this deck. So Pharaohs 2 was Season 1, and I thought, I won't tell you anymore, but yeah, it's an expert level. We've got Dead Man on the Express, another level 4. We have the Swimming Flight level 2. Definitely Mississippi level 3, another one which is similar to the Night, relatively new one, that's 2020. And from Season 1, The Secret Lab, which is a 3.5. Now you can sometimes tell when these have been re-released because they didn't initially until the third season and the third edition actually have these kind of expert ratings, whatever they might be. So this one at 463 grams is a double header. Just to put it in perspective, it's not much of a difference because of course it's just a bit of an extra box. It's a 2-in-1 game, and Sebastian is stuck in the French catacombs underground, and not like all the other ones, fun enough, he has been trapped. Now, you might see a little thing down here, a little warning thing. Now, I have already used the Helper app, which you can use to basically set up the game. It comes with a number of different puzzle clues, so we have 14 different things you're trying to work towards. There's a candle, which at some point for one of the puzzles it says you will need to use a candle. But it says, do not worry, do not try and light. I don't know what it is. What's doing it. All these kind of stuff you're going to see in this box currently. And I'm just going to pop this open and have a quick look. Now, by all means, if you haven't already, please subscribe with that like button, show me you're enjoying the contents. Also, check out the playlist. All these other games are there, plus loads of other kind of escape room games, unlock games. Look at this. Do not open this until you've solved this riddle. That is also seen in other ones, but that's just like a help thing. Very interesting. Maybe that's the thing that you used to do it. We can obviously look inside the box. Doesn't really matter. You know, is anything of interest here? I have no idea. We can, of course, look, because whenever I've done that kind of stuff before, I've never seen anything, and maybe I don't see anything, maybe I do. Individually wrapped. Now, these look identical almost to another Cosmos game called Roll for Adventure. Check it out on the channel. I think these are the same. I might even check that out and just do a comparison on that. There's the candle in its own bag. It's just a tea light. And let's crack into these ones. We've got a little standee going on here. What this game's about is a bigger brochure as well. So basically, did you perform the final ritual correctly? So there's an extra points going on here as well, not just out of 10. There's actually this game in the app, you do not hit the timer yet as well. The coolest riddle, the trickiest riddle players solve this riddle. Wow, okay. Oh, cool. An up-to-date picture, of course, of Inca Marcus Brandt over here. That's Ralph. So Ralph has also done another one in these games. He has done Theft in the Mississippi, and he got some flack online for basically having people trying to destroy the game. He seems to be keen, as the editor of Cosmos in Germany, to be doing that. So he's a games editor, basically. The idea for the Exit games, wow, I did not know that. He actually came up with the idea, so he's basically the producer, you might say. Okay, so we can have a look at that in more detail in due course. We've got a little Rolodex, which as you can see is a bit different because you can see only, say, 5 symbols on here. Oh, wow, I've got a map on the back with a kind of little circle as a hole there, which I won't spin around for now. We've got this thing, which is the Polaroid. You're going to start the game with that one. This weird stuff on the back again is definitely not this Lord. Yeah, check out the comments and descriptions. Sometimes the unboxing videos do get more views, so people sometimes just want to see it. They do not want to actually know a review or even how to set up and play. They just want to see what's inside it, so that's why it's here. Black, this looks very interesting. There's probably loads more black, so maybe it's trying to make a word or even some like numbers perhaps, I don't know. Very interesting. LDP, okay. This rating on Board Game Geek is currently 7.4 out of 10, which isn't that high compared to some of the other ones. Higher than a few. But, yeah, wow, bones and all kinds of stuff. So they normally tell you when you want to open that, so I'll leave that for time being. This looks like something else you leave that. I'm pretty sure we're going to leave this. We need to open up this deck of cards. And if you don't know how to play the game, let me give you a quick overview. So you're going to open this up, and it's going to say something like, oh, go to a certain page, or see a certain card. And those cards are going to be the red cards. They're going to be riddle cards. And then if you happen to crack and solve a case, you're going to get to a certain number, such as 18, as it shows here. What you're going to be doing is then going to cards. So here are those riddle cards. You've got to check them all in order. So let's just check my deck first, just to make sure that is indeed the case. Then I can leave that set up and ready to play. And of course, when I've played with them, got X's in here as well, even to on side up to Z. Very, very cool. And there are more games that came out after Catacombs, but this is a relatively new one. So all these numbers, I think they got a 48. which as you can see is a big deck. Now, for those 14 puzzles, there are going to be 14 cards which basically say, all right, flip this card over, now double check it's that by going to this location to make sure you are being doubly correct. And something can say, you're incorrect. You're going to have various clues. You can leave these off to one side, and as and when you need to get them, you're going to reach out and check that they are correct, or you don't even have to. But if you struggle, then you can flip a card over. If everything on there is fine, then you don't basically lose any points at the end of the game, because however long you've taken, you're going to take off however many clue cards you've needed. And in the earlier exits, I definitely did spend so long, I needed to choose those cards. And more recently, I realized, oh no, I already knew that anyway, it's fine. So here are all these different things you're going to be using eventually. And yeah, we'll eventually need to go through these things. And we've got this other thing, there's another symbol here that kind of looks like the designers, but not quite. Bottom of the deck, let's get rid of that one for the time being. On the top of the deck, we can move those up way. Probably won't need them anymore. So that's it. That has been Exit the Game at the Catacombs of Horror. It does say 2 to 4 hours, but actually for scoring, it states, I think it's 120, or I think it's something like that. Is it 60 minutes? Yeah, between 120 and 200 minutes, and how long you take. Because remember, you're not hitting the timer straight away. That is not part of it. So I hope you found that of interest. There's loads more videos coming, a whole month worth of videos, to be honest, every single day. And Instagram's got loads of pictures you can check out too. Obviously nothing spoiler related such as these. That has been Exit the Game, the Catacombs of Horror.